So people ask the question all the time, why are you running against Vern Buchanan? And the answer is very simple. I'm not running against Vern Buchanan, the person or the car dealer. I'm running against Vern Buchanan, the guy that made the votes that he made that affected your lives. A guy that took your vote, told you that he was going to be a conservative, and turned up in DC and was anything but. A good example of that is that Vern Buchanan was one of just three Republicans that voted to stay in the Paris Climate Accord in May of 2019. You know, that was at a time when President Trump was still the president. Why would he do that? What was his point? And is this why Nancy Pelosi calls him her secret weapon? Something that upset me, upset most conservative Republicans, was that Vern Buchanan was one of just 8 Republicans in the whole of Congress to vote with all of the Democrats on HB 8. HB 8 is a gun background check bill, but of course that turns into gun registration, and gun registration turns into confiscation. Shall not means exactly what it says. The Constitution says shall not be infringed, and we shouldn't even give it any house room whatsoever. President Trump, the President of the United States, vetoed the defense bill. The reason he vetoed the defense bill is he wanted to negotiate and have some wiggle room on Section 230 of the 1996 Telecommunication Act. This goes straight to the bias of big tech. It goes straight to the stranglehold of Twitter and Facebook on the information that you receive. And Vern Buchanan turned his back on you, turned his back on the President of the United States, and decided to join in with the Democrats and say, no, we're going to let it run. That's something that would never happen with me. I would never vote against a Republican president. These aren't mistakes. These are decisions. These are choices that Vern Buchanan made. These are decisions that affect you in your everyday life. There are no circumstances under which I agree with him or would ever do anything like that. They affect how you live. They affect how you go forward. And in 2022, we need to tell Vern Buchanan it's time to settle up and bring Martin Hyde into the House.